Hello everybody, how are you doing? Hope are you you're everybody great. Yeah, I'm a Astro Colony developer and this is a developer stream. We are celebrating currently Steam Base Builder Festival, which is on Steam. And during the festival and maybe a little bit after, the demo will be available. So there is a new demo prepared, which you can try on the Steam page. And you can find the link in my description if you are watching on Twitch. And if it's Steam, there is this green button. You can just download the demo directly. I'm going to start in just a few minutes. I said around 8 p.m. But and we are going to continue the save game which I started yesterday, which has already some things inside, so I'm going to explain and more advanced stuff, and hope you will enjoy it. There are like 40 people on Steam page, or I don't know if they are watching, but it's super nice. If you're watching on Steam page, you can just press the show chat button and you can also type. So I will now write hello. You can just always write me something and ask me anything, because me as a developer, I would love to answer any questions regarding game and future plans. There is a roadmap which one is about multiplayer, which is extending multiplayer with a dedicated server. Another is with mods installation part and browsing them directly through the website. So there is currently only one mod, racing, pre-installed, but more mods are coming, and also mod kit is going to be available. And what else? The biggest major update is planned in April, basically, with a lot of architecture stuff. So yeah, everything is nicely planned. So can you hear me? It's okay. By the way, I cannot hear anything else. No, only what I hear is the game, actually. No? Okay. There are also two Twitch streamers currently with 350 viewers, which is great, and me 5 viewers. Yay! Hopefully we'll get also more people here as well. That's nice. Hey everyone! Hey everybody! Welcome. Yeah. So. Okay, let's start the game. At least let's load the save game. I will just quickly explain what I've done yesterday during the stream and what is the game about. So as you can see, the game loads super quickly because it's very nicely optimized. So save game, even with tens of thousands of elements, maybe even millions of elements, is loading below 1 second. So this is pretty nice thing about automation games, which are like heavy automation games. So you can imagine how well optimized is also Factorio game, how many conveyor belts and every elements you can have. So exactly this happens here. You can have like thousands and millions of elements. And maybe this is what I can also show you. So on the Steam page, probably you're currently on the Steam page, there is, maybe that's awkward, but so from the community creations, I prepared this short teaser. Just for Steam Builder Festival. Steam Builder Fest, yay! Okay, so the game is available here. You can download Astro Colony just simply pressing the button. I'm not sure what is happening. Okay, deja vu. Okay, so I think we can finally start the game, and yeah, let's go. Let's turn on the music back. Okay, it's quiet music. Okay, so what I've done in the previous stream, from the technology perspective, I went through oxygen, electricity, handcrafting, water, research, asteroid catcher, smelter, booster, destruction. I built few asteroid catchers on my main station, so this is where I started. I built 2 of them when I started, then I redesigned my automation, so it was just using 1 smelter in the beginning, and then I added 1 more asteroid catcher and then upgraded them to automated asteroid catchers. So this is where I clean a little bit of station and I move to the next one. I also transferred everything what I needed just to the planet. And now I have my planet with humans here walking and eating. So there is a dining table, there is a laboratory where they are working and researching technologies, obviously. And I have a bunch of things here. So I have my warehouses where I can get resources for construction, so I don't have to worry about them. And here's like a small processing of my ice. So I built 3 ice breakers, and this should give me enough water to support my oxygen generator and hydrogen generator. So this is connected with this and this. So you can see now everything is powered by solar panels, as you can see, and so I have a bunch of solar panels right here, right there. So I created smaller networks, but maybe at one point I will just connect all of them. And here I have a little bit of mining with drones, and they are mining now carbon, because what I finished was the copper. And now everything is coming here, where I have 3 smelters. They are using splitters, so there is 1 splitter here and there. So I'm pushing into 1, 2 and 3 smelters. This is increasing efficiency, obviously, and I'm collecting all my copper bars over here. But probably I will redesign all of that during the stream. So this is a nice thing that you can pick any object, just you can select, you can just destroy, and you can replace it with, if it's a wall, you can replace with another. So not paying a cost of it because you have recyclables. But you can also recycle. So you can just experiment by yourself, removing, adding stuff, right? Moving stuff. So this is pretty sweet. Yeah. So also regarding map. So I've started with my first station, then I moved to Sirafix, and I realized there is no iron on it, so therefore I went to another one, which was a Borgia, because it had some iron on it, and also a lot of a lot of gold, like you can see here. So there is gold, carbon and copper. Amore? Can you hear my voice? Or music is too loud? No? Is it okay? Okay, so let's continue. So now I'm seeing miners are mining my gold. Then I see there is no power here. I think I can split this power between this and this. So maybe let's remove and how much. I don't have enough copper wire. Maybe let's preview what resources do I have. I have a lot of golden wire. I have some copper plates. So I think I can use some of copper plates to produce copper wire. So if you don't know about the recipe, you can just press right click and you can preview. This is crafted by copper wire hand. It's produced by manufacturer. If you jump to manufacturer, you can see what it uses, what it produces, what is related. You can check technology. You can even jump to technology. So it's like nicely explained. So you should be like feeling like fish in the water after a while. So there are plenty of quality of life already. So so what I was planning to expand a little bit and automatize production. Exactly. So maybe just let's grab this thing. So for now, but I think I can just use manufacturer. Let's do this. So where I have production of my copper plates. So I have a lot of exactly. So here I have a lot of copper bars. So I'm sure good thing. So as you can see, terrain is made from voxels, which you can just destroy them. You have more space because of that. And what I want to do is just making constructor. I have also this here. So I will just do this. You can pick any item you want. And I just connect this here. And maybe a splitter. So I'm going to split this and half of them will come into this container. So I can just pick it up and I will just destroy it. Wait a second. If you make a hole or something, or you intentionally just mine some resources, you can always put like voxels back, just like this. So okay, so my plan is to get maybe another warehouse, so I can just grab my warehouse, and I'm thinking if maybe I should lower the terrain. Okay, now I should have enough space to place it. Okay, and I can do something like that. And now I can just simply I could just simply do this. So now it's going to be split left and right. So some of them are going to be saved for construction because many times I need copper bars, but here I just want to make copper plates. And yeah, from this production I should have a lot of copper plates. So let's make some. I could also connect this. This is already connected, so maybe that's even better. So I just get my cable, and I will make connection. Let me. Okay, like this is okay. And let's check efficiency. It's only 50%, so I need to get more of. Let's get a little bit of. Okay, now my efficiency should be way higher. Now it's 100% efficiency, network load 92%. And another solution to like not enough power, you can just disable some devices in the network. So you can just simply like make it disabled, and now my efficiency is even higher. So network load is 71, and if I re-enable this, it will be 92, like network load. So yeah, this is how my small factory is working. Okay. So now I have copper plates, and so what is cool about this, I can just get my conveyor belt, which requires so let me first grab some exactly of my copper. Let's do this for now. And so what I want to do now is just getting this conveyor belt and getting into the same container. So I can just rotate this here and do wait a second, I can do this with so the thing why I want to split is only bar, right? So I can just now grab this and I can connect this here, and that should be should all go into the container exactly. So only what is going to be split is the bar, which is great. So I'm producing a lot of copper plates. So the next thing I want to do is just splitting maybe this thing and getting my maybe like this, so I have maybe more electricity. Okay, so that should be fine. Now I can pick a splitter. Okay, and some of them will enter here, and now electricity is connected. What is the power efficiency? It's still fine, so I can just maybe make another row of these. So wait a second, and just make something like that, and maybe just like that. Okay, everything is connected. And the same thing I can do with exactly, so I can just take this and I can just move it back to, so now all my like result from the recipe, I will store everything inside. So I'm pushing everything here, and if it's going to block, I can add another conveyor belt maybe on top. So maybe that's going to be better instead of pushing here. Yeah, let's do this. So let's move it here. Let's move it right here. Let's move it down, and let's move it right here. Okay, this is not going to work, so I need to just move here. And let's try this now. Okay, it's perfect. Okay, so I have like double of conveyor belts here. So 1 and 2. Hey Mo, hey. Yeah, so I noticed that there are guys asking some questions. That's great. Okay, so I think it's time to get a little bit of. Now, as you can see, I'm getting a lot of resources, which is nice. So I would like to go into hangar right now. And here I really wanted to replace these old carbon reactors with my so I can just get a little bit, maybe I can also remove these. Is this necessary? So I can just pick everything from here. So I think, yeah, I will just clean this place. This way I will get a little bit more. So this is how you can easily clean it, and just pressing delete and okay, and okay, so what can I do next? I could maybe make this part of the terrain even, and let's make the rover then. Let me try to build a rover now. I want to make as nice as base as possible, because it's a Steam Base Builder Festival. So let me to check the hangar. I can build already hangar. So if you press like F4, F5, start making this maybe here. And another thing you can notice that some of these fields are locked. So maybe for something big like hangar, instead of finding a spot, I could just simply maybe extend the floor, and this way I will have enough space to make my hangar. Yeah, why not? Obviously it also needs a power. So now my hangar is going to build something. I can go to vehicle designer, obviously. For now spacecraft is locked. I need to unlock it in technology tree. And I can also modify my rover. I can change the name, so I can write rover it's rover Steamfest. Okay. So basically every part of this rover I can now change. So I can select wheels, and independently I can modify them. I can also add more parts. And this is what I would like to do. You can change the color. You can change the size. The color is just changing light color in this case, but for wheels you can change the scheme, so you can change from one type of tires to another. yeah, and things like that. So each part you can modify, each part you can configure. You can add more parts like this excavator, and this will also increase cost of this vehicle. So if I do this, I can name it maybe not rover but excavator. So let's make excavator then. Just let's name it Steamfest. And okay, I like it. Now I just go back. So these are my custom creations. Here's my default one. So I can always modify, or I can just even duplicate it, and I can make more of these. But for now I just use one of them, right? So my okay, and I can build obviously one of them. So for this one, excavator Steamfest, I need a little bit more because I also put more things into this. So now I need gears, which are produced by manufacturer, which I never done. So let's take care of gears. And which part do I need? Steel screws. And steel screws I've never done. I have only iron rods. So let's make production of iron rods and steel screws now. Yeah. So this is. So I need to analyze where do I have production of my iron rods. Exactly. They are made from iron plates and from carbon ore. So I think I can increase production of them. So here I have a lot of plates, here I have a lot of plates. So I think I need to make a little bit of them, right? So iron rods are made by, produced by advanced smelter, or just a smelter. So yeah, this is what I can do, because I have a lot of iron plates here. So I just use one smelter, and I will do this right here. Okay, so so I want to filter my iron plates, right? So, and do I have any other smelter? No. So this is where I'm going to put my smelter, basically. Okay, let's do this. Let's connect this. Let's power maybe here a little bit of electricity. And maybe I will also make this a little bit more, so I can put more of them. Oh yeah. Yay! Time for questions. Just 1 minute. Thanks guys for coming to the stream and asking some questions. Great game, but thanks. Thank you for the filter on the asteroid catcher. Yes. So in the I think it was one of the first requests of asteroid catcher. So I created this filter that people can also filter items they want to catch. So it's just focusing on the element. It's still catching some byproducts. Sometimes it's catching 2 of them, but it's mainly focusing on them. So we can decide, like, I want to I want more iron ore, or I want more for example, this one is catching carbon. So this one is catching carbon, then it's splitting between 2 of carbon reactors, and this is nicely, I think, working. And yeah, so this should only have carbon, yeah, in this case. Yeah, so this is how how this simple setup is working here. Okay, let's get back to this one. So I want to make my iron rods, and where is my carbon production? I think they are collecting carbon, so I think it already went here. So for now, I'm thinking I could just maybe supply this manually. So for now I will just place, so we can split maybe just 400 for now. Okay, and just let's drop it. So it's going to focus on making iron rods. And then I'm thinking from iron rods I can start producing my steel screws, right? And steel screws are made by like another constructor. So I think I will just make maybe a little bit of floor this time, because I have a lot of resources. So let's just expand maybe like that. Yeah, so I will just cover this space. This is way faster, and I will make some what constructor, right? So where is the exit? Is here. Okay, like this is perfect. Then I will just grab my conveyor. I can just connect this. This I can also connect here. And now it's powered. What is efficiency is not so high. So I think I will make, to be honest, I don't know, maybe here. Yeah, it's a little bit of flat terrain. Let's make solar panels farm. So I'm going to make, first I'm going to build the line, then I will make these, and now I will select and just simply rotate them so they will snap. And I can make another one maybe somewhere here, or maybe like that. I'm also collecting quartz, which is nice to make hydrotonic for the first. So now I will just make, oh, I don't have a gold wire, so I need to check what is happening with my wire production. So it seems this is not powered. I think I missed this when I was looking here. So yeah, let's connect this cable. Yeah, I think I have enough cable to connect this, which is great. Now it's powered by this efficiency. It's also low, so I could probably connect this also to here, to this one, and make maybe another row. Okay, what is efficiency? It's just 1%. 100% is perfect. So this is now perfect setup to yeah, to support this. And as you can see, I'm just collecting more. How is this wire? Golden wire. So there are 6, and now 2 more. There's 8 of them. So yeah, they are. And this is beautiful that I can use them to make more stuff, right? So I don't have to pick them if they are staying in this warehouse. So yeah, plan was to expand this for now like this. And yeah, I wanted to, this is producing iron rods, right? No, this is steel screws. Okay, it's already producing. And now my question is, should I store them? Where should I store them? I could also use robots. Okay, maybe for them I will just make some robots and transport, because this is I will also make this. So if I use this robot to deliver my steel screws here, it should start delivering. Wait, I wanted to get my steel screws. So now the robot is picking and it's delivering here. And this is nice. I can even limit to a number of like one robot. So now the second robot is coming to help because it has nothing else to do. So now robots are like delivering this screws to the warehouse, which is nice. So I can use my screws now. What I wanted to construct. My rover, right? But in this case I need to pick them because the rover is manually. No, I need to get it gears. So wait a second. I'm thinking. Okay, so for gears I need so actually I need another manufacturer. I can use this one. So if I get my gears, okay, so maybe instead of robots, I will just disable this. So maybe that wasn't a good idea. So I can just get this somehow, maybe here. Exactly, I think that should work. So if I do this and connect this in wait a second, where is the exit? Unfortunately it's here, so it's okay. It's like that. And yeah, okay, so now this is going to come here and I need to quickly put a pusher, which is going to be this one, and I'm going to put this here. So now the pusher will make sure that it's entering into manufacturer. So this is how I can redirect this back to my manufacturer. And I want to produce gears in this one, right? And then this is just going to go back to the warehouse, which is nice. Okay, so this way I will get some gears in a moment, but I think efficiency is not so high now. So let's get more of these. I have 53, which is great. So I can even go more. Let's check how gold production is doing here. So wow, I'm on space. Woo. Wow. Okay, so I think everything is working nicely. Okay, it's just maybe I should make more of them, but for now I will just go like that. Let me read some questions. Hello. Okay, so astronauts are working in the laboratory, but I think it's time to get some engineering. Yeah, maybe I should redirect some like resources. You can also use obviously conveyor belts to provide some resources. But yeah. Okay, is this clean? Yeah, I think so. And efficiency is not the highest because here I don't have, maybe like this. Okay, it should be now way better. Okay, now I need to think what is taking a lot of electricity. Is this even this is not connected. Okay, so that was my mistake, because I was like, is this even connected? Okay, so now my network has exactly production 47 of electricity, because each one is producing one. So I have 47 of solar panels in my network here. So these, and only 3 devices, so it's not so bad. So it's efficiency 100%. So I can even increase number of devices here, so I can expand. Okay, and how is my gear working now? So I think I have enough. Can I make one? Gears I have, iron rods. I think I have iron plates. Let me check. This I have, this so maybe just these. Let's go, just half of them. And I can select one. Okay, now let's prepare maybe a ramp. So the rover is going to like go down. I think it should. I'm not quite sure, but let's build this and let's make some staircase. Do I have a staircase? No, not yet, but maybe I can okay, I could, because I just get a lot of engineering science, so that's nice. So I can just get my stairs. Maybe this direction, yeah, wouldn't be bad. So let's make a 1 row, let's make a 2nd row, let's make a 3rd one, 4th one, and 5th one. No, I don't have enough resources, but it's okay. Okay, so my rover is going to be constructed. This is also requiring gears, so it's nice actually. So I can just leave this. Okay, my rover. No, don't go. So I can take my rover. I can also go down. No. Whoa. Actually it's an excavator, right? So, yay! So I can take my excavator. Ooh. I can have some fun. Yay! On the edge of the. Okay, let's go up. Let's excavate now. So I think I will just make a little bit of flat terrain, so I can also construct. Then I need to clean a little bit of. Wait a second. Okay, let's continue. I'm using a little bit faster speed, which is 145. Now it's normal speed. So as you can see, it's way faster than like a pickaxe. I don't know why somebody was saying that pickaxe is faster, if this is actually giving also so much dirt. And now I'm getting into stone, and you can see that destroying stone, it gives you also stone blocks, so which is pretty sweet. So yeah. Okay, I think this is enough of the flat terrain. I could even, because I didn't show that you can go higher, so you can control this going up and down. So you can go into the 2nd level, into the 3rd level. So you can just go like this. And if there are like multiple levels, you can just leave this. You can just go down, right? And if there are 3 levels, you can even go higher. So you can just go like this. You can just go like this. Crazy. You can make caves, and this is pretty sweet. And you can even go down. So you can even go down, down, down. So this is how it is, and you can start making caves, right? You can go down, down. Yay. Yeah, and I started making a cave. But where should I park my excavator? Maybe here. Yeah, should be safe. Safe and sound. Okay. Okay, so I got some resources. I also got a little bit of free space, and yeah. So let's move on. Maybe let's discover foundations. Let's get finally into advanced smelter. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Okay, so I could start producing aluminium. I could start making advanced smelter, getting into biology, advanced docking, getting some decorations. So let me think. Let's get into advanced smelter. But I need 6 of chemistry. So for chemistry, I have already my scientists inside. So I will just focus on, or maybe making both. So I have dirt and iron rods. Why not? Okay. That's actually fine. So here I'm getting some rods, and I think I don't want to use all of them, because if I need them for in the laboratory, I think I can just or I can produce another laboratory here, so maybe that's even a better. So let's get laboratory. Exactly, maybe let's get laboratory right here. Let's get just like this. Let's get all astronauts inside. So this will focus only on engineering, and let's chemistry. When this is finished, I will fire all of 3 scientists. So all scientists will be working right here. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and I just discovered my advanced smelting, and as you can see now, all my scientists are going into this one, and I just need to link the. Also, I have a lot of electricity, so I just need to power the electricity. It's over here, so. I think that should be nice. Okay, so it's nicely connected. So now I'm getting my iron rods, and for the second recipe I just need the dirt. But dirt I have so much, so I can just put all of that, and that should be nice. Okay. So I can get another laboratory if I want. I think I should call more people. Yeah, why not? Let's get some, maybe 2. Okay. If you're asking if this is live or this is just a pre-recorded stream, no, it's everything is live. So I'm playing this live. Yes, you can chat with me. You can ask me questions. So please do it. On Steam page, you can just open hide open chat, and you can ask me anything. If you like voxels, if you like exploration, if you like automation, this game is probably for you. And remember, this just came to early access 2 months ago, maybe 3, and yeah, it's in development, so I'm working on it, expanding this in every possible direction. Yeah. Okay, I think we can start moving into next territories. So I will just starting making aluminium. So let's make production of aluminium, and let's scale this a little bit. So a little bit of challenge. And where do I have the most aluminium? I don't have anywhere. Aluminium 100. I think we have to find something. Maybe this one will be a nice point. So it's 4.7 light years away from us. It's also upwards. And can I get into advanced engines in the meantime? If I expand, yeah, with aluminium, so not yet. So I think I need to scale with the just normal thrusters. And I think I have few, and maybe movement I will just make in the middle, so maybe here. Yeah, this I think will look actually not bad. How is the efficiency here is but I can think I can make I can just make maybe one line. I can also make okay, let's make this like that. And now I want to connect this into my maybe thrusters, right? So I have 3 recycled. I don't know if 3 will be enough to move it. We need to move in this direction, so more or less here. Okay, and I think eventually we will get there. I think trees are shaking a little bit too much. Yeah. Grass is shaking maybe just the right amount, but trees, it's a little bit funny. Okay. Now I'm checking my rover because people reported that rover likes to disappear, and I think that was it. Okay, that was nice to see. Okay, okay, so now we are moving towards Elru, right? This is what I selected, is 4.4 light years. Okay, let's move from here a little bit. Okay. Yay, everything's shaking, we are moving. Where are we moving? Yay. Great game, I love it. Thanks, Tony Kono. Thanks. Okay, so we are moving. Yeah, I will remove this shakiness. This is actually weird. Actually, nobody was complaining about that one, but it's a little bit too much effect, too much. That's crazy. Okay, so what resources do I have? I have right amud. Okay, I don't have gold bars, and I don't have gold ore. But do I have golden wire? Maybe I can get a little bit of gold. But let's check for what actually I need gold. I just use this for gold plates, and this is for golden wire. So maybe I don't even need gold anymore. I think that could be part of some recipes. Okay, and now we are going through nebula. So fasten your seatbelts. And no, what is happening? So if you are thinking what this is actually, this is like three-dimensional effect, like clouds in the space. Nebula, yeah. So where is my gold? Is it still producing? Yes. It's going, coming. Okay, so this is all my gold thing. I could scale it a little bit, so I have one miner here, two miners here, so I can get one more. Yeah, sure, why not? And we are moving. So now let's get another miner. Yeah, it's coming. It's getting space and it's mining. So now, as you can see, guys, they are going super far away. And where is then another gold deposit? So I could just move mines a little bit closer if I want, because otherwise they have to really move super far away. So I think I am going to do this. So I'm going to just make mines maybe here. Like that, and maybe another mine maybe somewhere here, so it for sure it will help. So let me just grab the conveyor belt, simple like that, and let's I think I went too far. But it's okay. This can be already rotated. Okay. So now simply if I remove, yeah, I should remove both of them. I should also connect maybe this one. Okay, now I just need solar panels, maybe two for each one. Okay, and I need gold, right? So now it should be way more efficient. So they are digging here, and then they will go into another one. So it's here. So that will increase efficiency for sure, and I can clean a little bit of my previous setup. So it's this and this and this, maybe a little bit here, and do I need this? Maybe splitting, why not? I'm not sure if I had this, but yeah, why not into two. We are still moving, so now we need to change direction a little bit to the left. So let's move just to the left, and maybe let's make a box. Let's rotate, and let's move forward and here, maybe up. That's interesting. When somebody is moving up, now they are not shaking like previously. This is the right effect. Yeah, they should like just shake like this. Yeah. This is interesting. Okay. Okay. Now they are not. Okay. Now they are not shaking. So maybe that's actually a glitch. Yeah, so this is quite nice. A bit up. Yeah, and finally we can go to the planet. And how is the planet? It's a little bit empty, but The most important, it has aluminium and uranium on it, and aluminium. That's perfect for us. So you can just, so our planet is coming closer. We actually moved a little bit through, but it's not a problem. Now I will just stop it. And I just need to go down. So wait a second. I think we are also too fast. And to the okay, I could be on the edge instead, because now it was hard to maneuver, but I think we managed nicely. So okay, I need to go back to the oxygen barrier because I'm using a lot of booster and my oxygen level is dropping. It's a little bit cold here, like in cold space. Yay! So what can we build next for a base builder festival? Yay! Let me think. So here I want to expand. It's a little bit empty, but here I want to expand aluminium production, right? So here is carbon underneath. So a little bit aluminium is here and there. So I think I will just make the giant platform. Yeah, so why not? So yeah, let me just make maybe floor fence this time. So I'm going to make maybe some inclined columns. Why not? Let's make it a little bit fancy. Maybe 2 of them. Maybe here, maybe there. Now let me think where it's going to be exactly the same level. Is this the same level? I should probably start making the fence. No, it wasn't. Okay, maybe something like that. Okay, wait a second. No, it's too high. So it's actually here. Okay. I just want this to look quite nice. Okay. Okay, why not? Can also connect this. And here I can have my mining site. Where was it? It was more like this. Like this. Probably. Okay, and this was actually in this direction. Okay, more or less. Okay. This is such a nice platform. So I want to make now some mining. So I will wait a second. Seems there's a rock. Is this really like that? Yeah, if it was blocking my... that's interesting. So touchdown. I think how many solo developers are on Steam releasing games? Okay, so let's continue. And let's relax a little bit. So I want to make mines. I want them to output resources maybe here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I want my cable. Actually, I want my cable to be connected, but on the bottom of it, so just like that. And I will get my cables maybe just right here. I will make some solar panels, so 1 and maybe 1 and 2, and then I need another one, so I need this. So that should be I could just do this, I could just do this, and I could just do this. Yeah. Okay, this is pretty sweet. It's actually what I wanted. Now it's symmetric. Okay, so now we need need to get some miners as well. So maybe let's produce them as well here. So this is not a problem. So let's get this here. Let's get some power once again. Let's get, how many of them do I need? I need iron rods and hydrogen. So iron rods. So let's get back. Do I have any iron rods? Wait a second. So here I should be, because there is no carbon. Okay, let's store all the carbon. But do I have any more carbon? So maybe not all. Let's take 300. And I'm thinking, where is my carbon? Here's not bad, 250, but okay, so how is my machine producing? It's actually not bad. So I can get some of them. Okay, and let's get back. So I need 5, maybe. Okay. And I want to focus on aluminium this time, but I need to research aluminium. Okay, that's perfect. So I can just get aluminium. And to process aluminium, I need an advanced smelter, obviously. So I already have. So it's great. So what I can do maybe here, because it's a smelter, I can just replace it with advanced one. And let's just maybe two for each. I'm thinking could be maybe 1 actually, or maybe 2. I'm thinking actually I can make it symmetric, so maybe 1, 2, 3 and 4. That should give me enough aluminium. So let's make this thing. And now here I will make some 1 and 2. So I think this can also actually it can split between two. Okay, so that's nice. And now all I need is a loaf. No, what I need is connecting this. I could even do this. Yeah, this is working. Okay, so this is my aluminium. So now everything is like mining my aluminium on the planet, which is nice. And now I need to also connect this and this. Also maybe under, so why not? And this maybe no, or maybe yes. Who knows? Maybe also under. So as you can see, all the cables are going under, which is great. You can also preview them. Is this yeah, lazy? It was just lazy. I don't have any more iron rods. No, I don't have hydrogen. No, did I pick? I have some, but I didn't pick them. So let me think. I could get some hydrogen tank. And if this is okay, so one is I'm splitting this into, so I'm getting some chemistry science, which is great. So now I can unlock a little bit more. So I can unlock transport tubes, advanced construction. No, still no, and because I don't have engineering science. Yeah, let's get this here. Okay. And the guy is hungry, so he's going to canteen. Maybe canteen should be a little bit closer. So you know what? I'll just move the canteen and move the dining stand. And yeah, let's get all of them. And maybe also, yeah, let's get another one. So for now, let's get some, maybe rails. So we feel more safe. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, great. So now all of them are working. I forget about more astronauts, which just arrived. Or did they? Yeah, they are hungry here. Can I transfer them? Let me check if I can transfer them. Yes, I should be able to. Even if they are hungry, they can come here. So I can also take this. And they will start eating. Okay. So now I have 5 astronauts, so I can have 3 here and 3 over there. But I need to maybe make the school and train them first. Maybe 2 more scientists. That should do the thing. Let's get some more rails. Because why not? If we are making this, okay. Yeah, this is looking not bad. Okay, so let me check how the aluminium ore is working. So I didn't select the recipe. So here is aluminium ore, and now I can get this. I'm thinking in which direction I could use maybe pipes if I have enough glass. Advanced logistics. Maybe next one will be advanced logistics. For now I will just get this here. Get this down. and maybe getting this over here, and I think I don't have a base warehouse, so maybe 7. Okay, that's not bad. For now, I'll just store it here. Okay. So this is my aluminium bar. Now I get a collection of aluminium bars, which is sweet. And do I want to dock this planet? Probably yes. So here I have this. Maybe here I can put a docking. Maybe big docking, why not? So I need to find a nice space here and maybe nice space over here. So I can just simply dock it, which is nice. Even if it's going to overlap a little bit, but that's completely fine. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. Nicely connected ground. So actually, I could transfer these resources to my main one. So let's do this. Okay. So this is going to go. No, actually here. Okay. So yeah. So this is my aluminium coming. So I can just simply go here, go maybe in this direction. Where do I want to go? Maybe over there. So wait a second. I can already go high, and I can just connect. And maybe here. I think okay, actually that wasn't necessary. So wait a second, I can just go through. Okay, and let's go down and let's go here. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Okay, now I have everything here. So it's my aluminum coming from another planet. Yes. This is actually sweet. Yes. And how many miners do I have? It's actually working nicely. Okay. Do I have any miner left? Aluminium deposits. I can increase the efficiency. Let's get some more miners. Yeah. And let's go back. So the guy is hungry. I think I don't have quartz in my hydrotonic. Did I collect some quartz here? Yes, I have. So okay, that's perfect. So now finally I can make some hydrotonic, so people will start eating food again. Okay, so let's continue. Let's don't distract. I want advanced logistics, so I need chemistry. I have. So also the. So here I can just disable, and I can get more of. Actually, I have more, so I can even make more 88. Why not? So iron bars. Somebody's writing. And this is gold. Okay, so how is my colony looking? Actually not bad. It's growing nicely. So I can start doing biology and decorations if I want. I can do some decorations as well, but I need a little bit of engineering, and here the efficiency is not the highest because I don't have astronauts. Do I have astronauts? No, because they need more food. So actually drone just delivered one hydrotonic and is coming to take another one. Yeah, so yeah, another astronaut can take a food, can eat, and it will take a little bit until they get recovered, right? But eventually they will enter and they will do some more. Yeah, they are actually working, so it's good. And I have 2, maybe 3 of them. Okay, that's fine. I could get more robots as well. Maybe something like no, that could be funny, but do I want to? Nah. So I can continue. But what can I now research? One is motherboard, one is biology. Motherboard is made from electronic parts, which is made from copper wire, and copper wire I have 200, so probably I need to automatize the copper wire a little bit more. So wait a second, here I have a lot of copper plates, and here I think I just finished all my copper. So instead of having miners here, is there any copper left on my what is this planet? It's is this one? It has 2000. Okay, I have decorations. Here are some copper vines. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to wait a second. Are they mining? So they are now going. Okay. I will just get. So let's get some mines. Maybe closer to here. Yeah, why not? So 1, 2. Okay. I think that should be fine. So I just need copper and copper, and I should get some miners now. Okay, so the point is to get exactly this this to come here, right? So before it was coming here, but now, okay, I can just grab a little bit. Let's grab okay, so what I'm going to do is okay, like this. I can just go like that, go like that, go like that, go like that, and go like that. Here I make mistake, and here I go here. So everything should be arriving here. I just need to connect this. Okay. So it just goes here. It's okay. And goes over here. Wait a second. No, actually it's another. So wait a second. So it has to come here, no? Okay, wait a second. Now it's perfect. Okay, okay, okay. So now I have more copper, and this should, how much is it? 2000, 2300. That should be enough for a little bit, yes. And here is 9. So there is a lot of copper here. Okay, on this side, yes. Okay, so that was a good move. So they have a lot of copper, so I can even increase, maybe even one more, maybe over here. So let's get 1 and 2 more maybe. Yeah, okay. So let's do this like that for the copper. No? Okay. And I think I will get maybe a few more. Where was the? Wait a second. Where did I put? I think I destroyed it, so I can just recreate this here once again to be closer. So yeah, why not? Or I could just directly produce them here, why not? But I need iron rods and hydrogen tank, and iron rods once again. I think I used all of them. Okay, they are entering here. But maybe that's... do I need chemistry science? I mean, not so much. So actually, also, do I need so many of them? Okay, I think I will just store all of them. So wait a second. So instead of using them, I just get back. Okay, for now I think it's okay. I need to remember to supply this and this in the future. Laboratory for now I think it's okay. And that's also nice. Could even make another level. Just to, and I think I will put here maybe the oxygen barrier. Okay. Actually, there was already, so maybe a little bit. Maybe somewhere here. Wait, okay, maybe here. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, this is like what, the dome, which is providing oxygen, and in the future they will all like connect into one. All intersections will be like connected, and it will also look nicer. Yeah, for now it has one purpose, to provide oxygen. Okay, so let's continue. I think that would work way better if this is an advanced conveyor, because this one is a little bit, I would say, crowded. Yes. Okay, still I'm getting aluminium, which is great. I 125, which is perfect, so I can continue. I could invest in biology and getting some agriculture, but I wanted to get first space science, and I think, yes, I'm rich enough. And I could make also a spacecraft. But I could also get into motherboards, but I need copper wires to make my electronic parts, which are made in constructor. I think I will just recreate my rover, which I lost a moment ago. So I need what do I need? I need gears. and iron iron rods, right? So let me. I think I have a lot of gears here. Okay, still screw gears. Even too many, so maybe I shouldn't produce more. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. So let's get one of the vehicles. I think he also likes to come here, so maybe let's do like that. So I make double. Let's make a little bit of support. A large pillar. Okay, this looks nicer. Okay, so where is the rover? Ah, this time didn't go anywhere. Okay, let's move on the staircase. Once again. Between trees. Wow. This doesn't look. Because there is a. No, there was a tree. Now it's a. Houston, we have a problem. Okay. No. Wait. Okay, so that's the purpose. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, so what I wanted to continue here, just a little bit at least, and I can excavate maybe this part. So it will be way easier to okay, perfect. Okay, I will leave this this guy here. Okay, and save the game. So, okay, copper is fine. I'm making a lot of copper wire. Okay, so that looks great. I have aluminium bars. So let's progress. Now I need some computers. And I wanted to make advanced conveyor belt. So okay, so I wanted to upgrade these. Okay, actually maybe upgrading shouldn't remove the picking up the resources. Yeah, because after picking it they are disappearing. Okay, this could be another quality of life. Anyway, now you can guys see they're moving way faster in the upgraded one, and there is more room for everything else, so I think it was worth it. So okay, how much water do we have? 1,500, which is actually okay. Here is the network load, 200 42%. So efficiency is only 40%. This is not good. No. I think I will just make, yeah, I will make maybe some glass floor. And making, actually I have this here, so I'm making that. So which one was it? It was this one. So I just connect over here, over here, over here, and simple like that. Okay. Okay, not bad. And I can see from below how my electric like solar panels are working, so that's actually sweet. And what is efficiency right now? So efficiency is 100%. That's perfect, right? 100%. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, so infinite flight, or is that dev mode thing? Actually, you can use booster, but it's using your oxygen. So yes, this is like flying, and this helps you to move. And because I'm entering the barrier, I'm not using my oxygen so quickly. But you can see right now that my oxygen level is dropping quickly, so I need to refill my oxygen. So this is the only punishment. And yes, I'm using shift key, which is boosting my movement. Yes. So this is like speeding up my movement, because by default, if I enable gravity boots, I'm walking like this and jumping like this. And I have also multiple jumps, so I can just jump over. So this is the normal speed. Yeah. Jump. Okay. Let's park him. Let's discover another planet. Maybe. Or let's get into next level of thrusters. So I want advanced engines, which they require motherboards, which require copper wire, which I now have finally. So some copper wire I can get maybe here, and from the copper wire, let me think. From the copper wire I can make this in the constructor. So if I just redirect this into my constructor, which I have, I can just redirect this here. So wait a second. Here, maybe here, maybe like this and down. Okay, so for now, so this is where I want to redirect them. Maybe not all of them, but just half. So half of them will go here. And this means that this will produce as well electronic parts, and my electronic parts will go will go, wait a second. By default, this needs to go to the right. Okay. Okay, wait for it, and what is efficiency? 100%. Great. So now I'm making electronic parts, and let's wait a second. Let's find out if it's going to go directly forward or to the left. I want to the left, so let's wait. Okay, and it went to the left. Bravo. So it will go back to the. Wait a second. To here, right? Okay. That's good. And electronic parts, okay, will be stored. So this is what I wanted. At least for now. So this is working. And my electronic parts, now I can make motherboard, but maybe manually I will make them in the manufacturer. So let me get another manufacturer, maybe here or somewhere. Just to not mess with everything else. Yeah, wait a second, I will make maybe a little bit space here. Why not? So let's get manufacturer. Let's get some electricity like previously. Let's get some of these. And I want this one, right? But maybe for now I just grabbed every. Okay, wait a second. I think I will grab all of them, so I need a filter which is electronic parts. I just get and I need to go higher. 1, 2. Yeah, wait a second. So that's cool. Okay, so this is nice. Nice actually set up. Okay, so now I'm taking motherboards back to the warehouse. Right, so actually I don't know why I did this, but it looks cool. Like going up and down, which is pretty sweet. Okay, so my smelters are working. They actually collected a lot of carbon. Because I was collecting a lot of carbon before, which is great. So now I can also. They have hydrotonic. Hopefully I have. Okay, 42. That's perfect. So drones are still delivering hydrotonic. Because this hydrotonic is coming from here, and instead of going to the right. No, actually it's okay because it's coming here and it's picked and is delivered to the canteen. This is pretty sweet anyway. Okay, so so it works anyway. That's nice. I think yeah, I need biology, but I need a little bit of engineering science. So let's get a little bit. Okay. 1900. Okay, that's good. Okay, and I have my biology researched. So now I can think about agriculture and farms. So let's get some plants for the first, right? How about inventory? What does the space look like there? More factorial? Where is the frustratingly limited or something better? Also, sorry if this been addressed. First time I've seen this game being played. What's with the hanging asteroids? So the game starts from asteroids. So we have asteroid catcher, which you manually control. And right now they are automated, so they are just catching asteroids just to your liking. Like you have iron ore, copper, ice cubes, and they are processing resources. The smelter is processing them even more. So you can create a big factory which is self-sufficient and fully automatized. But here I'm preferring to pick some stuff, putting manually and having a little bit more fun this way. I'm also not an expert, like I'm not expert of automation games. Yeah. So yeah, this is what we are seeing. It's catching asteroid. Yeah, and these are asteroid catchers. This is just attracted by, yes, and you have also vehicles. For now, because it's early access, you have only 2. So there is a spacecraft and the rover. It has like plenty of attachments, but more vehicles are also coming. And obviously, you explore, you dock, attach some planets, and make a moving like constellation of colonies of planets docked to each other. So you're moving through docking stations, basically, and you can create more lines, and it can transfer in both directions, basically. So right now I'm mining from this planet uranium and aluminium. So my drones are now mining uranium, aluminium ore here. It's a like big vine, and yeah, this is like 1600. So maybe I could put this a little bit closer, but I think they are doing actually fine. And yeah, and these smelters are processing just right after my aluminium and providing just aluminium bars, which are transferred to my station, and I'm collecting them, which I can use for construction. Yeah, so this is how it plays. And I just transitioned to solar panels, so I'm not using the first carbon reactors. And when I see like it's not efficient enough, I can just add more. Yeah, so. But they are super low efficiency. It's only production of 1, so I need to put many of them, which is understandable. There are also laboratories, so you see that there are some astronauts, and I have this corner of astronauts. They need to eat, they need to sleep, and they are working in laboratories. So here's like people are working inside. So they enter and they are working and they are researching technologies. You have also conveyor belts here if you want to provide some resources. Yeah. Okay, so what is next? I want to scale into agriculture now and getting some farmers. So maybe, yeah, let's get my farming maybe over here. Okay, wait a second. I will use my rover to make it flat. And maybe this tree, maybe this rock I don't want. Okay, where is my excavator? Over here. Okay. So pom 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 pom. Okay. So pom 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 pom. I think I will clean this terrain. I will make some farms already over here under this tree, and maybe also oxygen barrier because yeah. And can I go here around? Yes, I have enough space to maneuver. Maybe I could also get this. What is the end game? Are you only stacking materials, or is the goal to get off the planet? Yes, so the end game is getting into the black hole, building a Stargate, and going to parallel universes. And each parallel universe will increase difficulty, and there are like different conditions. So I'm planning to expand this a little bit more in the future. So it will be challenging, and how it looks in the technology tree. So currently you have some signals, then you have arithmetics, you have some obviously ranching and farming, nuclear energy, and then you have a black holes and Stargate. But plan is to expand this tree after the Stargate, having some even bigger technologies like catching whole planets and processing them. So it's not going to be limited just to automation on the planet, but also like interplanetary basically automation. So you can collect whole planet, or you can just suck maybe all the planet, getting all the resources all at once. Maybe at some point, yes, when you go to the parallel universes. So for now there are just achievements when you go from one universe to another, but there are going to be some nice mechanics as well. So I was talking about farming now, planning farming. You can check some videos, because there are plenty on YouTube where people are building like inside caves, inside bases. They are actually reaching stargates, and they are showing way more, because this is just, I'm playing this for 6, 7, 8 hours maybe now, and it's just maybe in the middle of the game. So I would say it's like half of the tree enabled, unlocked, right? Mods are already supported in the game. There is CurseForge, which is supporting mods, and there are already mods existing, but I want to also make support of Steam Workshop soon. So February is a month for making dedicated servers and adding upgraded modding kit to the community, because currently modding kit is limited. Thanks, Strobezel. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Copper ore. Okay, so in the meantime, when I was talking, we get plenty of resources, which I love. That's why I like to play this game. You're chit-chatting and suddenly, oh, you have 23 motherboards. That's amazing. We don't have electronic parts, but I don't think electronic parts are directly required for something. Produced by, used by manufacturer, and I think that's it. So it's parts. Yeah, so that's a nice thing about this. So now I can also get computers, advanced engines. I struggle to get more. Wait a second. I think I need more of these. Actually, no, why I'm doing this manually? Still, that's a little bit silly, but okay. And yeah, after a while I have technology points. At least actually this is better. Okay. Okay. So in the progression tree, wouldn't you have to get to fusion before black holes? There is a fusion technology already. Fusion energy. So it's right after black holes. I don't know. Do you think it should be before black holes? Yeah, I just put fusion because it's a kind of last remaining technology, and it also helps to enable Stargate because it requires a lot of power. So it's good to create a couple of fusion reactors supplied by polymers and opening the Stargate. Probably if you check some trailers and teasers, you will see Stargate. Yeah, so you can see. And let me just check a couple of other things. Okay. So what was the plan? Getting into advanced engines, right? Why I still don't have enough? Because it requires, obviously. Oh, space science. Okay. That was a little bit tricky. I think I can replace this one with the space science now. Wait a second. For biology and space science. For space science, I need my motherboards, which I don't have too many. Now it becomes problematic. So I have my motherboards over here, 29. And I need aluminium bars. So all my aluminium bars are here, and my motherboards are here, and I need them in my laboratory, but maybe I will just pick them manually, at least for now. Yeah, maybe all of them. Okay, so let's start making some space science. 10. Okay, that's expensive. Yeah, I just need to make sure that I have motherboards produced all the time. So yeah. Okay. Okay. So this would be for space engines, but everything else I can. Okay. Also for spacecraft, I need 12 of the space science. And this requires biology science, and this requires chemistry, and chemistry I have, so I can already get the sewing and get colony origin. Maybe it's 15. Okay, so maybe that's too much. Expert mining, stone blocks. Okay, slowly we are progressing. This I can unlock. I can also upgrade my one and second one. So now the conveyor belt is green. Okay, which is upgraded. Okay. So for farming, I need carbon fiber, I need glass, and I need farmland, which is just quartz and dirt, to make some farms. Quartz I can maybe dig with the rover. So let's do this. Let's get around this donut. And if you are thinking why this has this strange shape and why it has hole inside, it's because this planet is a donut shape. There are different types. It's a donut, the second one is a bowl, the third one is another donut. Cauliflower, this one is quite interesting. I may also so there are like 12 types. And obviously different terrain, which also makes different. So let's go this direction now, around the donut. Okay, let's go. Should be able to climb here. Wait a second. I'm going here. Where was my... This is a stone. Wait a second. Here. Okay. Here is one deposit, and it's not so easy to find them. And here's another one. I think I wasted this space, so it's like quartz. The best to mine it is using drills, because they can just drill all of that. But for now, I'll just get. It won't get a lot. Otherwise, it was anyway fun. Okay, just leave it. Okay, so. To get biology, I need carbon fiber, so I can just make a lot of carbon fiber, which is great. So let's get a lot of carbon, which I already have here. Maybe this deposit I could use for carbon if I have the big drill. So let's try this. So I will make a processing of carbon fiber. So it's basically what I need is the mining. Can I make a big drill already? If I get chemistry level 3, now I have 13. Yeah, sure I can. So my chemistry, but I need iron rods, which I forgot where I put them. I think I'm storing them over here, no? Okay. So, I wanted to make, okay, so this, and now I wanted to get into expert mining, right? So I will get uranium, and I will get a giant drill, which requires aluminum plates, which are made from aluminum bars, so I can get into aluminum plates, maybe. Okay, so let's get, and this is wait, aluminum plates. Once again, advanced constructor. Do I have access to advanced? Yes. So I can also replace my constructor with advanced one. Okay. And I'm thinking, okay, more are coming, so I will just use this thing and just do something like that, and make obviously a splitter. But before I just get maybe 60 or maybe 100. I could just leave it and pick it up. Just getting one of them, right? So I can also put maximum, or I can just get. Okay, that should be fine. So let's grab maybe. What is okay? That's good. So now I get aluminum plates, which can go back to my base warehouse. That's perfect. And having aluminum plates will let me to make exactly expert mining. So I go to make a giant drill, and I think I can place it maybe over here. So mining giant drill will be at 6, but now I need to wait because there was like okay, also I need to destroy this. So this is like a giant space. So I have 3 out of 6 this aluminum plates. So I think I will make. Here's a nice deposit, 1,900. This is beautiful. It's really beautiful. 4 out of 6. Yeah. Give me a second. I don't like these small rocks. So quartz. Okay. So it's 5 out of 6 and 6. How is this? Okay, 6 out of. Okay. And I can simply maybe connect this. I'm not maybe here. Okay. And my drill is now working. It's going to collect all of that. And this is beautiful. And it's also super efficient. And the plan was to wait. Maybe with, I will get a lower, like make equal terrain. Wait a second. Okay, there should be enough space for, or maybe a little bit more. And obviously you can make caves. So I will just leave it like that because it has also interesting shape. Right. Or maybe I can just destroy it. I changed my mind. Okay. Okay, this is enough space. Almost. Okay, so what I was thinking about excavator. So for now I know it's pretty limited and basic and primitive. It has only this kind of drill, but I'm planning adding like giant drills where you can make like boring machine Elon Musk, like making tunnels where bots are going to go through, and other machines as well, and also some voxel shaping tools as well, so it will be simpler to make something, because currently you can make interesting things. So you can build, you can also shape it, and you can make a heart. No, how to make a heart? I'm not an expert. How to make a heart? Yeah, and you can see that the voxels are connecting, you see, and creating nice shapes, so you can just destroy them whenever you want, right? Shape them. Yeah. Okay, so in the meantime I get a lot of carbon, and the only purpose of this is that I want to scale production of what? Of the carbon fiber, which is produced by constructor. So I'm going to make advanced constructor simply from here to here. Maybe in the meantime I'm going to put filter, just carbon, because it will have a lot of dirt. Also, wait a second, let's close it. Get 6, let's connect this, and let's get more power. That would be nice to get nuclear power now, but if not, I'll just link this here, and maybe here, maybe here. What are you doing? And the last one. Okay. So now all my carbon, this should be faster than it produces. Eventually it should go down. Yeah, okay. So it's not a problem, okay. I was thinking of making upgraded conveyor belt, but there is no need. And also this is not efficient enough to process all of that, so... okay, so I get some carbon fiber. And why do I need carbon fiber? Because it's making farms, barns, kitchen, and it's used by laboratory also for recipe. So it's really important to have a lot of carbon fiber later in the game. So yeah. And it requires 10 of them, so, and it's pretty slow. This is why you probably want to make more of them, maybe even 2 or 3. Maybe I should do this, maybe 2, at least 2, because yeah, like every game is scaling, and the difficulty is also scaling with. So I will put another one, and it's taking more space, and now we need more space, so we need more resources, and this is like a never-ending story, like in every automation game. So I want to now split this between, and here I want do the same. Yeah. So I want the cable, I want to connect this, and everything entering, and where was the exit? Here. So I think I will just get this maybe here. Why not? It was strange. This asteroid was pushing me a little bit to the side. Well, so I want to connect this, right? And I want to connect this, right? And I want to get this here, right? So all my finally I have my carbon fiber. Yay! It's getting inside. Bravo. So after my carbon fiber, what else do I need? I can start making some agriculture now, and I need glass. And to make glass, it's getting more difficult. I need a little bit of quartz, and I can make giant production of quartz. But later in the game, quartz it can also be made out of dirt, and dirt is produced by circular saw. But for this one, I need the titanium, so it's getting more complex. And to make titanium rod, I need titanium ore. And let's find the titanium ore. It's actually on this planet, so it's not a problem. So here's a little bit titanium. So I was lucky, and a little bit here. So I could get a little bit titanium if I have. Let me think. Let me check some comments. Amazing, looks so smooth. Well, just added to the cart. See you there. Thanks. Thanks, guys. No broadcasting. Tutto bene? Tutto bene. Pam 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 pam. Okay, so yeah, titanium. Maybe 4 of them. And I'm thinking I could reuse the same conveyor belts, but maybe advanced constructor and titanium rods, and they are made by advanced smelter. So if I get wait a second. Ah yeah, they're just smelted from the smelter. Okay. Okay, so let's get 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let's get a little bit of conveyor. That would be wrong. So let's get here. Let's get here. Let's get here. Let's get now the business. Now I want the smelter, but this is going to cover this one, so I cannot do this because then my miners won't reach this. So I need to get a little bit far. So maybe just here, and let's go here. Let's go maybe down because there is nothing here. Okay. And I will make my for now maybe just 1. Why not? And can I connect to electricity? Not really. So not so much here too. So wait a second. So I'll just make simple one for each one, just to make it. Did I? I'll just make 10 of them in the meantime, and let's make titanium everywhere. Okay, so that should be it. I will get titanium here. I want electricity, so let's make just 3 by 3, and that should be enough. Efficiency 100. Okay. Do I need so many of them? So I can just fire them. At least 4 of them. Are they coming? And I can also get rid of... Maybe I shouldn't, but... Okay, for now I can just fire them. So they will migrate. Because that was a nice setup, so I don't want to getting rid of this yet. So let's bring it back. It was what? So it was aluminium. But do I have any more aluminium? Yeah, there are some. Okay, that wasn't bad. And this one? Okay, I think I have just enough of them, right? Okay, we are delivering. Yeah, and how does it... Okay. So here I want what? Aluminium rod, titanium rods. Yeah. Okay. So after getting titanium rods, the plan was getting into nuclear, maybe, but maybe also into agriculture. Wait a second. So biology just need oxygen, a lot of oxygen tanks. And how many oxygen tanks I just produced? Hopefully enough. So wait a second. I can also use transport bots for that. So wait a second, 600. Actually, I can just get them. So let's take biology now. And carbon fiber. Can I get carbon fiber from here? Maybe, just manually for now. So I'll just make maximum. Okay. This should be enough for agriculture. Okay, so this is nice simple setup. I'm thinking if I should I think I will just bring her over maybe here, or I could also okay. This is like a lot. Wow, this is like a lot of copper ore. And here's another. So actually this is not bad. So I will not run out of copper, at least not soon. So so this requires the space, which I don't have. Meal preparation, yes, I can already unlock, okay, which is great. So what? Autosave. Maybe here? It looks fancy. Let's make some farming on the planet. Let's get some. Yeah, let's get some farms. Yeah. This one I will also get rid of. So, to get some farming, I just need glass once again, which is produced by smelter. Okay, and I need circular, so I wanted to get first production of exactly. So if I get a little bit of glass, then I can make this and I can produce more quartz. So let's get glass first. So anyway, I need one smelter for glass production. I could maybe reuse the same. So yeah, it gets more complex. It's just quartz in the end. Okay, so all of that maybe I can store in my storage. Yeah, why not? I'll just get rid of some stuff, and I will just make it just like that. Grazie. So, I was thinking, no, just like here, from bottom. Okay, okay, a little bit funny, but and so actually okay, so I can store all of that, just transfer it. Okay, I have some glass, which is perfect. So now having this glass I can make, and this requires a lot of electricity, and I'm thinking that the most I think I have here, this is like efficiency, but okay, I can just get this here. Okay. Okay, can I make a spacecraft? No. Colony origin, stone block, forestry, nuclear energy. Nuclear energy requires a lot of science, chemistry. It's getting more complex now, obviously. So I want to make circular, so maybe in the F4, why not? So I will put this here, and yeah, let's make it here. And I need just a lot of dirt. And how much dirt do I have? 600, okay. And then from quartz I can make more so wait a second. Yeah, that's actually fine. So let's make it here, let's make it here, let's make it over there. So wait, this is okay. So let's grab it, let's get this here, let's get it like that. 1, 2, and like that. And the only problem is electricity for this giant monster. So I think I will try that. So yeah. Okay. Ah. I was expecting that the miner will take already and now it will take it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sometimes I like just to watch. It's very satisfying. So yeah. So glass is coming here. Then I'm taking the what? It's stored inside, which is fine. So now I'm making quartz, which is taking a lot of time, and it's taking 30 of these. And how can I get more dirt? It gets dirty. Yeah. So obviously the big drill will get a little bit of dirt, and I think I can invest in another one to get a little bit more. So let's use this flat space to get a little bit more dirt, and that should give me enough. So where was my 6? Just get this in direction. Wait a second. Ah, yeah. No, actually it's fine. I can be like that. And what is efficiency? Because efficiency is only 34%, but I don't need more efficiency for now, so it can be like that. But if I plug another one, it will start be expensive. Oh well. Okay. So this should just work. Yeah. So I get a little bit of dirt, and I just need to make more electricity. And what if I connect this electricity to this one? Maybe yes. So I will just make it like that. Make it a little bit closer. More room. Just get this like that. I can just get this like that. I can get my cable up, and this cable here. Okay, so this is not bad. So now my efficiency should be way higher because I connected so many solar panels. So let's check. Efficiency 100%. Yay! Yay! That's great. And okay. So actually I think it will last for a while, because it has like a depth of 8. So as long as the planet is thick enough, and I think this one is, it will have enough dirt to mine this. And if it's not enough, you can just place more giant drills to get more dirt and get more quartz this way. And obviously the fastest way is to get drill on top of the existing quartz, but I cannot find any more quartz, so that's the problem. Can I find any quartz? Here, yes, I found quartz. So let's also get maybe drill here. So I will get a lot of quartz. Yay! Under the tree. So let's put this let's rotate this direction. Yeah. Can I reach that place? Maybe. How much? How many of this I can build? 500. Okay, let's try. 1, 2. It's going to be a zigzag. Zigzag. Now wait a second. Ah, yeah. I made a mistake. No, rotating. Super nice that it's possible to rotate. Yeah, okay. Is this the same? It goes 1 down. So let's try. Maybe from this side. Not really. This is a little bit funny, but at least it's connecting. Yeah, so where was my... Here, yay, almost connected. Let's go through. Okay. Okay. And I need the power, obviously. So, but let's don't connect power, guys. No, that would be too much. Let's just make a small one here. So yeah, that's how many? Efficiency 100. Okay, that's perfect. Yay! I have plenty of. Okay, yeah, eventually it will get quartz. So now quartz, yay! So you can see that it will just output just simple quartz without this 30 to 1. Because this recipe is really ridiculous. It's 30 to 1 to get 1 quartz, and really takes time. And this will be way more efficient if I get more quartz from this side. And now, if we have quartz, we can get into glass production, and we can make tubes. Wow. Okay. No, oxygen is low. Grazie. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. And I could do the same drill here, but for now I don't need stone blocks. So maybe they are too white. Whitish. And just manually get some stone. Yeah. I could also get my rover, excavator to get this. So. So the point is, okay, so now since I have a quartz production, I could also go, okay, I wanted to make agriculture. Let's get into agriculture. Yay. No, it's blocked. Why it's blocked? Because I didn't finish. Yeah, okay. So I want this come to this one. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Now it's connected. At least it wasn't like a big traffic jam. So I managed to sort this out just on time, because otherwise it would be problematic. Yeah, and if you are considering taking this game now from Steam when it's discounted, yeah, there is a multiplayer, there is a roadmap, and plenty more things coming. So I think it's going to, over time it's going to be worth it anyway, because the game is going to be supported hopefully for many years to come, right? Obviously if you like the game and if you like what you see. So yeah, now quartz is going around, and the quartz should go out here. Yay. And the quartz is coming here, and the quartz is coming here, and I'm getting glass. And how much glass do I have? Oh, it's so shiny that glass, it's too shiny. Yay. It's making piles of them. 85, not bad. Okay, so let's get into farming. So I think I was thinking about this side for farming, yes. Yeah. So let's get the farming. Okay, let's make a 5 maybe, and let's get some farming here. So I will get farm and maybe farmland. So I need the water, I need electricity, I need farms, yeah, and I need for now just this. So let's make 3 of them. Yeah, it looks scary, but don't worry, it's not really so scary. So I have 1 water production here. And how much? Oh no, I'm just wasting water. I should make it bigger, because if you don't scale your water tank, it's not going to store more, and rest water will be wasted. So now the level water went down. I think I should also show that it's 3,821 out of let's say 5,000, depending how many water cells are here. I think if it's 50 it will be 5,000. Okay, so this is 1 water tank, and now my question is, should I send water through here, through the planet? And also why they are starving. There is no more hydrotonic. So I'm not going to get any more science, which is actually bad. So here hydrotonic, I can just store some quartz manually. Okay, that's good. So now let's get back. Okay, so this is a titanium. Here is my glass production, and here my farms. Now I'm going to make getting some farmlands, maybe just 4 of each, but it also requires quartz, so seems everywhere quartz. And how much do I have here? This seems like not drilling fast enough. And how about the quartz one? Is it draining now only dirt? I could maybe connect another one to get a little bit more. Yeah. Houston, we got a problem. Maybe just manually. Just make more space. Is this enough? No. Okay, wait a second. Just make it here. How it's possible? Okay, let's make. Okay. Okay, let's make it here. Let's connect this. This is also a good way to get quartz, just destroying rocks. Okay, so I think they should also provide more, like destroying rock, maybe 20 quartz. That would make more sense, because they are also limited. So why to? Yeah, and I wanted to connect this thing. So yeah. Okay, that's good. Efficiency. Yeah, sure. Okay, it's getting, but I think that's actually okay. Okay, they are drilling nicely. And now let's make another water production. So let's get maybe some, maybe 2 of them. Ice, I want ice. And I want get my ice into ice melter. So wait a second. Utilities icebreaker. So I could just do this. Wait a second. Okay. I think that's fine. Now I need, wait a second. Just get this. Maybe at some point. And this one. Oh, I have so many cables, so I just don't have to worry about them. Maybe. So this should basically work. I also have a, how many? Okay, this is already producing. Okay, so this is going to be my water storage for my farms, which is great. And also I need electricity, so this is nothing hard. I can just put it here, at least for now. So with my cable, I should 1, 2, and let's make 3. Then let's support get the water. Okay, should be good enough. And maybe this I can just replace with. Okay, for now it's good enough, so I can just get my wheat going, and obviously miners, I mean farmers at this time. I can get my robot assembler. Yes, you can even pick from such a distance. Look, guys, that I look into horizon and there is like a robot assembler over there. It's like, really, and I'm pressing middle key and it's like picking it from the distance. Okay, what was the distance? Right, like this. Yeah, I managed to pick it, which is funny. Yeah, so let's get a farmer. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, I don't need anything else. It's beautiful. I could put some So I need a little bit more dirt. So wait a second. I can just collect dirt. Also, I could use a rover for that. Okay, not bad. And I can store my actually I can just use the normal container, storage container. Yeah, and this will store all my grain. Obviously the moment when I is disconnected. Yeah, it's showing me water. Okay, so now farmers, the first farmer came and it's like making magic. So it's coming and it's boom, and it's planting the field. So I can obviously add more, but I need a little bit dirt. Okay, so titanium rods, glass. Okay. And forestry. Okay, how is my farming going? Okay, now the farmer is blocked. That was interesting. Anyway, it's funny. But do I have enough water? I should have. Okay, because plants needs to grow a little bit. So yeah, they require time. That's why they are planting. And now when we wait a little bit, they will be a little bit bigger. I think it takes 30 or 40 seconds then to grow. And now it's a watering phase. Okay. Yeah, and now they are getting bigger and bigger. And we will have, yeah, enough. So this will create grains, which is pretty sweet. So at one point I won't have to use anymore quartz for making hydrotonic, because it's using a lot of quartz. But I will just use grain for making bread. And now I picked for the first time grain. Wow! It's coming. And everything is stored inside. Okay, it's waiting for my new colonies to come. Yeah. That's pretty sweet. Dang, I love it. That you are developing the game since years, playtesting it, and yet you're having fun playing your own game. Isn't this the purpose of like making a game, to have fun when playing? I wonder if wait a second. John, no, was it Blow? John Blow? No. Creator of Braid. And The Witness. Yeah. If he had fun when creating games for many years, or whatever, what I'm saying. Oh no, this is the end. Now we have to move to another place. I think that could get maybe 1 or 2 levels deeper. Do you think, guys? No, it's actually pretty deep. And I'm thinking, how could it work easily to move it to another place without distracting? It's actually a hard topic. Maybe one time I'm going to sort this. Okay, so people wants to eat, obviously. Do I have any quartz? I don't know why I slowed this down. Yeah, wait a second. So let's make a little bit more hydrotonic. Yeah. So how many? I have already 9 grain, which is quite. So that's a nice thing that hydrotonic doesn't, that bread doesn't need any more quartz. So I just used quartz once, and I don't have to worry about this anymore, right? So obviously, if I want to put more fields, I would need more quartz as well, and also for glass I need more quartz, which is quite difficult. But I have a lot of glass, so I can progress. So okay, let's make computers. So to make computers I just need advanced constructor. Yeah, so computer is made out of electronic parts, which I don't have anymore. So I was wrong that I won't need them. Actually, I do need them. So not only for motherboard, but also for computer I need them. So I think it's enough of them. So I think I can just maybe expand a little bit more here. And I will redirect this thing. Okay, maybe here, here, here. Just remove it. Yeah, so every second will be pushed to the right. Let's check if it's working. Yeah, it's entering, it's coming, and the one left go left, and the next one should go right. But I think I can put more to the left now, since I need more for the parts. So maybe 3 up, and maybe I could also split it a little bit at least. Okay, so that should be a nice. Okay, so if it's 1, 2, and 3, and then 1 to the right. Okay, that's perfect. So this way I will get more of my electronic parts, and I will use them. I will use them for motherboard. No, wait a second. Actually, I made a mistake. Wait a second. So my computer needs motherboards. Okay. Never mind. Anyway, that's okay. So it's going all to here. I'm getting my motherboards because I need plenty of them. So here, wait a second. So I can just move it from this side to this side. And so the point is, when I get motherboard, now I can make it here, because I need to get my computer, which is made in the constructor, advanced constructor only, which is okay. So another constructor. So my motherboard will enter here, which is great, and I also need a golden wire this time. Golden wire. The golden wire. And here's some. No, I made mistake. But it's fine because the point was to collect all of them. No, but I've been not producing gold bars and golden wire. But I have plenty of here, so I can just get a little bit. Okay, so let's get this is actually not a problem. I can just get here. Okay, let's have some fun. I don't know why, but I like to put a lot of conveyor belts. So I will grab a lot of golden wire. Now I will go here, I will go here, I will go here, and I will go here. So that's cheating. No, that's cheating, guys. This is cheating. You're entering the ramp from the side. How? Okay, that's fine. And now, guys, we go here, and we go. Yeah, sure. We go over here, and we go up. We go here, and we destroy the rock. And we go here. I could just go all the way up. I was thinking, okay, so I need to get over here, right? Yeah, why not? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. It's like flying autostrada. Yay. And and they are all coming. Okay, beautiful. Okay, and there is something satisfying seeing so many of resources coming. Oh no, I didn't. No, actually, it's over. Huh? Why I cannot get titanium, guys? Shouldn't titanium be here? And are you guys just locked because of this? No. Ne, what are you? Titanium? This is interesting. Ah, you don't have electricity, or? Or not enough space. Ah, maybe because of the floor. Or I don't know. No, wait a second. No, but rather something is blocking. Okay. Okay. That was interesting. Okay. Good to know. Okay. Okay. But that's actually good to know that this could block them. Okay. So, no, where is the traffic jam? No. It's output. Here's the input. Obviously, common mistake. So you know, guys, go a little bit farther. No. And here and there, and let's go down, and here. Wow, that's actually working. So I will get my computers finally, automated computers. So yeah, it's also would be good if I can get them back into the wait a second, maybe entering this is entrance, this is output, so yeah, 6. Okay, just go down, I think like that. Let's wait, let's check, let's see. Electricity. Yeah. How is this? Efficiency 100. Okay, but let's connect them. Anyway, now efficiency is 86. Not too many, but let's get some. Actually, I can make a lot of floor, so let's build this one. Let's plan this way. And now efficiency is 100. Bravo. Okay. I could even, maybe for the future, I will make another one. And you are still drilling. Should I help you? Boom, 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 boom. And now it's no, no, because that's finished. Maybe that should do something with when it's finished. Okay, I think this needs to be moved a little bit. And wait a second. Luckily, it's costing nothing, so okay. Let's do this like that. Let's do this like that. Not really. This, this, and this, and now electricity. Okay. Yay! I make double not. Okay. More circles. Okay. So now. Okay, that's fine. And. I don't think I need this, but just in case, I want to also fix this one. Is there a place I want to move it? They've all finished, actually. I think that should actually dig deeper, give more, also maybe giving more dirt. And taking longer if it's mining dirt. Yeah, because it was quick, and now I need to move to another place. Yeah, wait a second. These are mining. how this is working. Okay. Actually, because there are not enough of icebreakers. This is my common mistake. So wait a second. I'll just make a floor. And let's make icebreakers here. And wait. So electricity. The resource, maybe a resource and electricity. Oh. I think it's okay. Okay, I will just do this for now. Okay, this will split, this will okay, this will come here, this will come here. So this way I will get 2 more extra. Just quickly. Yeah, sure. Just connect them here. Okay. And efficiency dropping like always. Yeah, and they struggle because there is not enough water. But I think I have already enough of the grain, so I can just get it like that. Oh no, I think that's enough water. I can also distribute this thing. Wait a second. A little bit more. And obviously they don't have anything to eat. Wait a second. I want preparing a meal. Okay, but maybe this is what I'm going to do tomorrow, guys. Let's check if on Steam it's still showing the stream. Okay, actually yes. So maybe I will continue a little bit more. Okay, so let's get. So they are getting hungry. Can I get quartz here? I have just one. This is a little bit problematic. Huh. Okay. So I need more water. Yeah, and efficiency. So let's make, for now, let's make solar panels. But I'm running out of I'm running out of these. No, stop, don't. No, don't take all. Too many. Stop. I hate you guys. Okay. Okay, so now I want to collect them because I need golden wire now for okay, remaining stuff. Okay, so I need okay, and I don't need so much glass, so I will just get my quartz now. Because I see there is a little bit of quartz coming. And quartz is coming. Because of this. I think, yeah, okay. So quartz should come here. Okay, so maybe I can just disable this recipe. Okay. It's like one level, the second level. Let's pick the quartz. Let's save the game. What's more important? They're coming, they are coming. So let's get. Okay, let's get. But this water is also getting almost full. Oxygen tanks I can pick from here. Let's get maximum quartz. It's not going to last. Okay, so let's get some. Let's get the astronauts. And let's get. So what I wanted to take. Maybe nearby of. I'm thinking if this grain should I take. Okay, actually new astronauts can come here. Why not? I made decision. So okay, let's do this. So so I make a platform. So they will arrive. They will have plenty of space. So I just construct it here. Just why not? Do I like this platform? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe yes. Then I want what I want. I want them to come here. No, maybe 3 of them. Because I don't have enough gold bars. How is the water? Okay, this I wanted to scale. Let's make it. And a little bit of quartz. I can also manually mine some quartz. So quartz. Quartz. Okay, that's it. With efficiency now. Okay, actually it's 100%, which is great. So now at the moment they get the water, there's actually 3 of them are working, so which is great. It should be no, it's not great. How I could forget about this one? Connect my water pipe. And this is even more problematic. You know what, guys? Let's do this here. And just remove this thing. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, so yeah, now it should have enough water to support this, maybe a little bit more. I could even go crazy, maybe like that. So it's all connected, it's just one big water tank, which is not bad. Yeah. Okay, this is still drilling. Okay, I think. Yeah. Which is actually great. So, here I wanted to. Wait a second. Okay, so some of them I want to store and some of them I want to move over here, right? Okay, so I do this like that. So some of them will eventually come here and will be nice. And eventually we'll make. Anyway, I have nice supply, but we'll make some computers. And how many computers did I produce? Only 8. Are you joking? Only 8. I was like 10 minutes away or 20 minutes away. How is possible? Ah, because motherboards. I don't have motherboards. Okay, let's split them, let's get them. Maybe 35. Okay. But there are some motherboards entering directly. Maybe this is not efficient. How is this? This is coming? Because this has not so much efficiency. Maybe I should make another one. It's entering and it's going here. Yeah. Okay. There's 2 into 1. Yeah. So probably I should get more of them. Yeah. So copper wire, yeah, and more copper wire, which is the basic resource. So I should get double of electronic parts. But for now. Okay, so I wanted to progress in the tree a little bit. So wait, I wanted my astronauts. Did they arrive? Yeah, they should arrive. I've already starving, guys. Already starving. Yeah. So I could just continue with this, but I can also I'm thinking I think I can make another like headquarter here, so or something. Let me think. Maybe floor sci-fi. Okay. Let's clean a little bit. Yeah. Then we'll die. Okay. That's okay. Okay. So I want to make another like canteen and a dining stand and a sleeping hibernation chamber. But the problem is, if I have 2, that's a problem. They're sleeping there. Okay, let's get maximum. But this is actually not going to work. I would have to move them to another planet, because if I have another space, then they will all go to it on this side. So maybe that wasn't the best. No, I changed my mind. Just quickly remove it. So they will all come here. No, yeah. Okay, so they are all arriving to my main site. Let's make a space for them. And I also want to get some cooks this time. Yeah. Like all of them in the one space. Amazing. Wow, 100 people on the stream. Hey, thanks guys. That's amazing. Okay, so he's delivering, he's taking, okay. So now the guy wants to sleep and eat. And he's waiting for this one, okay. Which is fine. I can make another dining table. And now it's blocked. Okay. Just be patient. That's funny. So this is waiting to get training. This is waiting because he cannot pass. It's funny walking. Okay, now it's walking. Okay, and now this one is going to first drink and then it's going to train. Yeah. But maybe make another level with staircase. Let's get higher because I don't like everything is one place. Let's build. Now I'm impressed how people are building like a lot of stuff. Let's make glass. Yeah, this one I don't like. Let's make glass wall. This one. I think this one is better. And this will allow me to make maybe glass walls, yes. Like a proper building. Okay, why not? And I can even make another floor, which is going to be made out of glass. Why not? This is my my space. Okay. And now I want to make staircase. So I'm going to make for them what? Okay, path. Maybe just this one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's go. And now, if I move the tables upstairs, they will all go upstairs, which is great. And here I can. Wait a second. I can. Here I can make this even higher. Second level, the third level. Okay. It's my cook. And where can I cook? I think I will expand this here. I'll make a kitchen over here. Why not? So let's make a kitchen. But if I have a kitchen 1 and 2, they will obviously work, but they have nothing to do. I need to provide grain. And how can I provide grain? Maybe with the same conveyor belt. I can reuse this one and make some splitters, but then maybe upgrading it. Yeah, sure, why not? So first I will just upgrade them, maybe like that, like that, like that, like that. Okay, now I want, where's my grain? From here. I want to move over. Sure. Okay, I want to move it over there, no? But that's okay. think it will also work if I simply do this. Yeah, they are just going through. I learned this from somebody. So this is like the even better merger. So I can merge them together. And in the end of this, what I want to provide to my kitchen, I will here put pusher. So if I push it, put my grain, and I'm pushing. Okay. And I want to go get on the second floor of here. So once again, a little bit of climbing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this high enough? I'm not sure. Let's go here. 1, 2, 4. And wait a second. Yay, finally. 1, and here another one. Wait. I'm confused here. Okay, that's crazy. It's because of this tree. I should cut it, but I want to keep it because it's nice. They now want to eat, but they have nothing to eat because there is nothing in the canteen. But soon we will have some food. Okay, so let's maybe get one more rock. Not so much quartz. I know there was quartz here. Quartz, quartz, quartz. Give me quartz. Okay. This is also quartz. Okay, whatever. Yeah. 9, okay. I think I will go here to get a little bit more quartz. I have the quartz here. Okay. Maybe if I get the rover. You know, guys, this is a next mission. Mission impossible. So I will try to go through the bridge. Maybe just like that. And where is my rover? I should be able to go through. No? Where is my rover? I think I left him. I don't remember. Wait a second. Did I even show this menu? So we can pin the rover. Ah, here I left him. Ah. So let's mission impossible. Since everything is since everything is working nicely, I'm doing some stuff. Let's do a little bit of parkour. Can I even go through? No. It's very steep. You can do it. You can do it. Because there is a rock. No. Maybe if I have more momentum. No. Let's go around. Let's go around. Too many things I built, so there is not so much to move with the rover. Also the hole. Can I go through? No, almost. Not so easy. Okay, maybe this side. Okay, maybe here. Okay, maybe here. Yay, we are getting there. Yes. No, there is a hole. Yeah. Yikes. I think I will try to speed him a little bit. Okay, then it will move a little bit faster. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. It's perfect. Then I can be more precise. Maybe on the right side. Okay. Because this is working super nicely on the planet. When it's just voxels, then there is a lot of space to maneuver. But when you start constructing, obviously it's like getting you. Yeah, I moved here. Bravo. And now what was the plan? Can I move here from? I need first dig bottom. Okay. Yay! I moved from. Oh, bravo. I mean under. Now I just need to find not this one. A little bit of quartz. No, this one is stone. No. Just try it. I think here it's nice quartz deposit. Bravo. How much quartz can I get from the quartz? Looks like a lot. Actually, yeah, maybe. Let's go on the second level. Yeah. Maybe I should also remove them. By the way. Okay. Let's go on the deep level. Okay. And now let's go deeper. And now let's check how much quartz did I actually get. We can also remove these because they are also giving quartz. Because I couldn't remove them with the rover. Okay. Okay, let's finish the job. That's fine. Okay, so I have suddenly I have 323 dirt and 126 quartz. It's for somebody who said you cannot get quartz in the game. Oh, you cannot get quartz. Plenty of quartz. Wow. Okay, so what I was saying, okay, let's do the ports thing. 127, maybe too much, but for now, is it efficiency 100? Okay, so at least I will get hydrotonic, and then they will start working when they have bread, and I need a little bit of water, but luckily I have a lot of here, so I can just connect the water, and that's basically should be enough. If I just go through the water, that's beautiful, and I can go lower. Wait a second, maybe here under. This is why it's nice to have a glass floor. Everything's connected, the glass is nicely showing it. Now I need maybe also going to the down. Okay. I want to make this. Okay. And can I link this with this one, or I want to go outside? It's connected, yes. maybe I will make it independent, so let's make it, yeah, why not? Okay, let's make the grid of this. Okay, that's cute. It's actually cute setup, and I really like it. So, and why I didn't get my grain? Because it's stuck. Okay, that explains everything. Okay. Oh, my grain is coming! Yay! Finally, so much grain, so much bread, so much, 70, wow, and my farms are still working, yay, that's beautiful. I think we can start moving once again, because slowly we are running out of resources. And wait, shape, landform, wavy, mud, gravel, frozen. I want to frozen. This is going to be the next one. Bingo Dabber. What a funny name. Okay, so as you can see, all the how is this? Grain is coming to the right, and everything else is going to the left, because there is a conveyor belt going to the left. So, and there's climbing, there is going here, and everything enters here. So that's mistake, which I need to correct. So if I do splitter, left, right, okay. Maybe just getting few. And now, also they can split. One is going here, one is going here. That's perfect. So they are just working independently, which I like. And now, since we will have bread now, the robots, which should just pick them manually and deliver them to the canteen. And since they are like delivering, it should appear the bread, and bread should be picked by robots. And if you are like thinking why they are walking through the wall, because for now walls are not blocking the pathfinding, so that's something what I need to do. But apart from that, it's a nice early access game. And now, okay, I think I should get more of these upstairs. One and maybe two. Okay, this looks quite decent, I would say. Let's close the roof. Okay, I like it. Maybe let's make a double, so then they have more space to move, like double, and they can also avoid each other. Okay, I like it. And yeah, what else? Let's save it. Ah, it's over. Amore? You didn't tell me that it's over. Stream I mean on Steam. Yeah, okay. So I'm going. Okay, so guys, I'm going to save it. Are you guys watching on? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, but because the event on Steam finished, and I want to continue also on Steam. So tomorrow I'm going to do another like 3 hours stream, continuing this, and we will see where are we go. How far can we go? Yeah, in this 3 hour sections, and I think we are pretty far. Now we have already bread crafting, and we have already canteen full of food, and now it looks like a live colony finally. It's not only. So yeah, so they are eating. They are super happy. One is providing hydrotonic, one is providing bread. they are eating, and I should get more drones, definitely. But this is what I'm going to do tomorrow. Yes. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow, and have a nice evening and night. Good night. Yay.